Hello, my name is Greg Montana. I'm from Southern California originally. And I just want to share with you a little bit about how God has worked in my life. So I grew up in a regular Catholic family, typical Catholic family. I go to Mass every Sunday. But I didn't really know what it meant to be Catholic, or it wasn't a faith of my own, I would say. At a certain point, I started to reject it and realize that this isn't something that I want. This is something that my parents want for me. So when I was in middle school, I started to just separate myself from that, to hang out with a different group of friends, to try to make something of myself in my own way, or try to create who I was, try to be cool and try to do all that stuff. And that's when I really started to fall into a world of sin. And one of the big effects of that, too, was not only the hurt that I caused myself, the hurt that I caused other people, but separating myself from my family, too, and just pulling myself away, not wanting to be seen, kind of hiding in the darkness. When I was in 10th grade, my mom invited me to go on a confirmation retreat. She wasn't on the retreat, but she invited me to go on a confirmation retreat, and I didn't know what confirmation was. I don't know how I even got on the retreat because I wasn't in confirmation classes at the time. But by God's will, I made it, and I had a really powerful experience where I just knew that God loved me, and He shared His love for me through all the people in my life, through my parents, through my family, through my friends. And I knew, like, this life that I had before, that's not what I wanted, and that's not what was good for me. So I started to make changes in my life. I started to turn more towards the Lord, and I think this moment was so key for me because I didn't really value myself very highly. I had pretty low self-worth, but in this moment, God just showed how much He really cared about me, even if I didn't understand it at that moment. In Romans 5:8 it says, "But God shows His love for us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." And that verse speaks right to me. God's showing that despite what I've done, His love for me is always the same, that He always loves me, and He always loves you too, and He will. And since that point in my life, I've had a lot of renewal, a lot of healing. It's been a very slow process and a lot of steps backwards as well, but He's continually pursuing me, and what I want for you, I suppose, is that you continue to seek out the Lord, knowing that when you seek Him with your whole heart, you will find Him, and He will have everything that you need from Him.